I heard a statistic the other day that kind of blew me away. And the human brain processes around 11 million bits of information per second through our senses. Now, the part that we use to talk, the part you're using to watch this right now, only processes about 40 per second. What that means is the subconscious brain is gathering things up like a sponge constantly, things we're not even aware of. For instance, if somebody's in a coma and you go by and clap your hands loudly or use a Freon horn, they might well jump, but they don't wake up because the subconscious brain is still in there churning away. It's still in there doing all the things that it does, even though their conscious brain is in a coma. So let's talk a little bit about how the brain makes a choice for a brand and finds its loyalty for it. So have you ever considered the thought processes that we humans go through when we consider a product and make it our brand of choice? The brain has a lot of things that it's doing that we're not aware of. There are thousands more things than just saying, yeah, that's cool, I'll buy it. Many things we do have a long list of steps and actions, but happen automatically and faster than we can even think about them. For instance, think about the simple act of finding your keys to drive somewhere. In a nanosecond, your brain sorts through hundreds of images that are key-like and distinguishes the class of keys that work with the car versus the ones for the house, padlocks, and other types. Then it retrieves the images that match a generic car key model. After that, it narrows the key images down to the car you want to drive now and not other cars from the present or past. Finally, after processing a wide variety of logical considerations, it's ready to go look for the car keys that are somewhere around you, probably under your couch. Now, while we still don't know where the keys are, in those few moments the brain has done thousands upon thousands of tasks, from examining memory to muscle control to evaluation and so on. There's no doubt that the human brain is the most amazing thing ever. Still think getting a customer to choose you is simple? Well, not so much. There are thousands of considerations there too. The brain considers a gamut that runs from sight, smell, and sound to our emotional reaction, to memories, to textures, to the way it's displayed, and well, you get the idea. Everything matters. When I tell you everything matters, everything matters. The brain considers a huge quantity of things we're not even conscious of when it evaluates something for purchase. So in this episode, we're going to go to the very top level and talk about the 8 parts of the cycle a consumer goes through as they become attached to a particular brand. This is from their first instance to the time when they become a cheerleader for you. So let's start with a list of 8 stages in the buying cycle. There's attention, mindfulness, pitching, questioning, scrutiny, buying, fruition, and championing. Recognizing where your customer is in this progression helps you talk with them in a way that keeps them moving forward in this cycle and building loyalty. Successfully guiding your customer through these steps makes them more than a customer or client. It makes them an ally. So stage 1 is attention. This is straightforward. You get their attention to get them involved. Then they have to hear your name, see your product, watch you in action, or be exposed to your business. It doesn't mean they're watching you directly, but they have to notice you. Your name, your logo, whatever it might be. The subconscious is picking up on this. So it doesn't mean that they are studying you at this point. It means that you have simply registered somewhere in their brain, probably in the subconscious. The second is mindfulness. This is where they stop and think about you for a time. Even if it's in the subconscious, you have registered with them and their attention is now cranked up a notch. This is where the first signs of curiosity register and their brain will likely seek more info about you. The next is pitching. No, we're not talking about baseball. The prospect is now receptive to hearing about you. They're not necessarily looking for you, but they are receptive to you. At this stage, you're building on mindfulness, so keep it simple to create the desire to know more about you. If you overload them, that will just run them off. Number 4 is questioning. Now the customer starts to look into what you offer. They might have already made a choice here, but they want reassurance and continue to research. This is a back and forth between you and them and an opportunity for you to build your case. Number 5 is scrutiny. When they enter this stage, they've accepted the pitch and now are considering buying from you. This is when you put things in place that make the purchase easier. For instance, offering a comparison chart between you and your competitors gives them confidence that you want them to make a good choice, and you'll help them do so. 6th is buying. This is when the gate opens. They are beginning a journey with you, your brand, and all the aspects of doing business with you. This is their first taste of your brand, not your product. So ensure that it's delightful for them. Find ways to reassure them that your heart is in the right place. One way to do this is to donate a portion of your profits to a charity and let everybody know that's what you do. This is a powerful psychological boost for your customers, and it elevates you and their purchase in their eyes and gives them confidence that your heart is in the right place. Now, 7th is fruition. This is a crucial point for you. They now are interacting with your products. So their first experience has to be great. Make sure that it is, and they will sing your praises. Number 8 is championing. This is when they tell everyone how great you and your products are. Make it easy for them to do that. Use social media, blogs, email, anything that you can to keep in touch with them. Ask them for feedback. Send them coupons. And one of the best things still to this day is sending a handwritten note saying thank you. Make sure they know you appreciate their business, and they will be your cheerleader. They'll tell everybody about you and how wonderful you are. But you must be consistent with this over time, or they'll drift away. Always keep in touch with them. Always keep that touch going. So, there are your 8 steps. Good luck, and thanks for watching. See you next week.